At the end of Spare, Prince Harry reels off an incredibly long list of people he would like to thank. In the acknowledgements section at the back of his highly anticipated autobiography, the Duke of Sussex says the length of the list alone leaves him deeply humbled. Harry pays tribute to my mates in the UK who have stuck by me, friends and colleagues who helped jog his memory, publishing and audio teams, medical experts and coaches, and of course the reader. He fails to acknowledge any members of the royal family, even close pals Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank, but does then Mother Princess Diana's siblings, but obviously Meghan, mother-in-law Doria and kids Archie and Lilibet get a mention. No stranger to a celebrity pal, Harry did also pay tribute to Coldplay singer Chris Martin, Chet Show Queen Oprah Winfrey, Gavin Stacey star James Corden, American actor Tyler Perry, and Argentinian actor Nacho Figueras and his wife Delfina Blaquier for their unwavering friendship and support. But he left out a large number of famous faces who he has been close friends with. The Cloneys were invited to the Sussexes' wedding in 2018, but it's claimed they didn't actually know the newlyweds at the time. However, it seems the friendship began to blossom in the following months as Harry and Meghan spent the weekend at the Cloneys' house in Lake Como in August that year. The Cloneys had personally invited Meghan and Harry to their home at the beginning of the summer with an open invitation, a source told US Weekly. George and Amal were so happy to host Meghan and Harry. Harry and George have a special bond and friendship. It's also claimed that Amal and Meghan have many similar interests, with the barrister helping the Suits actress settle into London life. Speaking about his friendship with the Sussexes, Clooney also told the Mail Online in 2019 that they had enjoyed dinner parties together. "We live not too far from one another and we have dinners and stuff and we're friends with them. For all the reasons that you're friends with anybody," the actor said. "They're just really nice, fun, kind people. They're a very loving couple, and they're going to be great parents." In their Netflix docuseries, Meghan said she had received a text from the single ladies singer following her bombshell Oprah interview. "Beyoncé just text," Meghan gasped, as Harry turned to look down the camera in shock and raised his hands in surprise. Before he replied, "Shut up. Just checking in. Just checking in. I still can't believe she knows who I am," Meghan added, as she started to giggle at the surprising message from the single ladies singer. Meghan went on to read out the pop sensation's heartfelt message in which she wrote that the Duchess of Sussex was selected to break generational curses it seems in the royal family and society. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex met Beyoncé and Jay-Z at the Lion King London premiere in July 2019 and were heard discussing their children. The rapper told Harry, "The best advice I can give you, always find time for yourself." Beyoncé and Jay-Z unveiled a portrait of Meghan in place of the Mona Lisa in one of their music videos. David Beckham has always been close with both Princes William and Harry. The athlete and the prince have been close for a while. In a 2012 interview with Esquire, Beckham said he considers them both as friends, saying, "It's a very normal relationship. They're very easy to get along with." David and wife Victoria Beckham were both in attendance at Harry and Meghan's wedding. However, royal biographer Tom Bower claimed Meghan suspected Posh Spice was leaking stories about her to the press. He alleged that Harry called Bex to repeat the accusation and the Beckhams were said to be outraged by the accusation, which damaged their relationship. Prince Harry has forged a strong bond with the Obama family over the years, having visited the White House in 2013 and 2015, and welcoming them to Kensington Palace in 2016. But they really started becoming pals at the Invictus Games in 2016 in Florida, where they filmed the hilarious video challenge between the Obamas and the Windsors which featured the late Queen. A year later, Harry also joined Michelle during a visit to a school in Chicago and interviewed Barack when he edited the Today program on BBC Radio 4. When Harry and Meghan wed in 2018, the Obamas did not attend their wedding at St. George's Chapel in Windsor. But months later, Meghan was said to have had a power meeting with Michelle in London as the former First Lady promoted her autobiography, Becoming. However, according to the book Revenge, Meghan, Harry and the War Between the Windsors by Tom Bower, Michelle was alarmed by Meghan's attitude when she was attempting to find her royal role. The book says the former First Lady said in an interview about Meghan, "Take some time and don't be in a hurry to do anything." Harry's publicized attacks on his royal relatives soured the Obamas' opinion of the couple, according to an article written by royal expert Camilla Tominey in The Telegraph. Camilla said, "It arguably will not have gone down well with a couple who have always put family first too." See Harry and Meghan being so openly critical of their royal relatives during their Oprah interview in March. Meanwhile, an insider told her, the Obamas didn't like Harry attacking his family. They value family and certainly aren't the type of people who would want their children talking to the press. Harry has been friends with the You're Beautiful singer for years, with the pair serving in the army together. James performed at the 2016 Invictus Games after being personally invited by Harry via text message, which the singer revealed on Twitter. Back in October 2019, James defended the couple, whose wedding he attended, during an appearance on Good Morning Britain. "He's a very nice man, a really phenomenal soldier who does a lot of work for other people, for charities, for veterans, the Santa Bail charity for children in Africa," said Blunt. "I think under great scrutiny they seem to try a lot for other people. So the vitriol seems a bit like leaning on bullying to me." One person who has supported Harry for decades is Sir Elton John, having been close friends with Princess Diana and singing a special rendition of Candle in the Wind at her funeral in 1997. Elton has remained close to both Diana's sons since her death, with the singer defending Harry and Meghan against relentless and untrue assassinations on their characters in 2019. In their Netflix docuseries, Meghan revealed Archie's favorite song is Benny and the Jets, and Elton performed at their wedding reception in 2018. The Rocket Man singer is mentioned a number of times in the book, with Harry revealing he asked Elton to sing Candle in the Wind for the anniversary of his mother's death. But the Grammy Award winner refused, claiming it would be too macabre to celebrate Diana's life and achievements. The most intriguing part comes where Harry details a clash they had when he and Meghan visited the singer's holiday home in France. Harry said he was congratulating Elton on finishing his memoir, but the atmosphere soured when the Tiny Dancer singer revealed it was going to be serialized in the Daily Mail. The Duke asked Elton why he had chosen the newspaper which had made your life miserable, to which he replied that he wanted people to read it. Despite their close bond and the multiple mentions, there is no word of thanks for Elton at the back of the book. Idris Elba was in charge of the tunes at Harry and Meghan's wedding. The Luther actor and wife Sabrina attended the big day, with Idris then getting on the decks at the reception. Idris revealed that Meghan requested he play a Dr. Dre song, sharing this while co-hosting with Tiffany Carver on BBC Radio 1 Extra's rap show. "Still Dre by Dr. Dre went off. It was Meghan's choice," he said when asked about his experience DJing. But he did admit it was the most stressful gig he had ever done as it was such a big deal. "Meghan had sent me a playlist, so I knew what she wanted already," he explained. "They're good friends and I wanted to make sure they had a great time, so there was a lot of pressure." He admitted previously that he was baffled by the request to DJ, adding, "So Harry and Webb hung out a couple of times through his dad's charity, the Prince's Trust, helped me out as a young actor," he told Ellen DeGeneres. "And so I do a lot of work with them. Met Harry and William a few times. And Harry came to a couple of parties that I'd yet and he was like, 'Hey man, what are you doing on that date?' And I go, 'Nothing.' And he goes, 'Would you DJ at my wedding?' That's when the actor gave the daytime talk show host a baffled expression, adding, 'I was like, is this a joke? Are you joking?'" Hollywood star Tom Hardy attended Harry and Meghan's wedding, and he had actually met the prince beforehand. The Dark Knight Rises star was on the guest list after Harry and William appeared in a deleted scene from Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Hardy told Esquire that he kept the friendship on the down low, saying that it was a matter that was deeply private. In Spare, Harry recalls how he texted Tom asking if he could borrow the actual costume he used in the Mad Max film for a Halloween party with an apocalypse theme. According to Harry, the actor questioned whether he wanted the whole thing and then duly obliged. Adele struck up a friendship with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex after they moved in nearby. When Harry and Meghan stayed at Perry's home for 3 months, they were said to be 5 minutes away from Adele's house in Los Angeles. In May 2020, Vanity Fair reported that the singer swapped notes on the area with the royal couple and even shared discreet places to take Archie where they won't be bombarded by fans. The three first bonded while visiting a community kitchen for Grenfell Tower victims in December 2018. When asked to pick between Harry and William on Vogue's 73 Questions in October last year, the singer said Prince Harry, while giving a cheeky look to the camera. Music producer David Foster has been referred to as Harry's other father. According to reports, David, who is a year younger than Prince Charles, has played a key role in Prince Harry's life, who is seen as a father figure to him. David also helped the Duke and Sussexes to find a home in Canada before they eventually moved to California and settled down. His wife, musical star Catherine McPhee, also used to perform in school productions with Meghan. Catherine attended a school called Immaculate Heart and admitted to starring in a couple of school musicals with Meghan but were never close friends. However, after performing in Waitress the musical in London, she and her husband David struck up a friendship with Harry and Meghan and have remained in contact ever since. Catherine admitted the Duke and her husband have a special bond. She said in May 2020 to Access Hollywood, "My husband has a really, really beautiful relationship with Harry. They're so cute. They're like father and son. Buckingham and Kensington Palaces have refused to comment on the contents of the book, which hit the shelves on Tuesday. Spear has been released at all bookstores and can be bought online here. What are your thoughts on Harry's new book? Have your say in the comments section below.